Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing my mac and cheese recipe. I didn't expect my first attempt to go so well and have such a good response, so I thought the second time I make it, which is now, I'm going to make a video. So firstly, you want to start off with 32 grams of unsalted butter and you want to let this melt on a medium heat. Once the butter has melted, you want to add 2 spoons of plain flour and make sure to give this a good mix. Once your flour and butter looks like this, you want to slowly add in 500 milliliters of milk and whisk. I felt like the milk looked a little less, so I added 250 milliliters of extra milk. Once the milk is slowly heating up, I added 1 teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. I also added 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and to finish off, add 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix everything well together and leave on a medium heat. After this, it's time to add in 100 grams of red Leicester cheese and also 100 grams of mild cheddar cheese. Slowly give this all a good mix. I also noticed in other videos that people use Philadelphia, which is cream cheese, and this is the only cream cheese that I had in my house, so I put 3 blocks of this inside as well. This is optional, by the way. I just wanted to see how the cream cheese would be with this mac and cheese recipe. I also felt like the sauce needed a little bit more cheese, so I just added 50 grams more of the cheddar cheese and mix well. At this point, taste your sauce and see how it is. I realised that I wanted to add a bit more of every ingredient I added earlier, which is the Cajun, paprika, salt and some pepper, so I added a little bit more in. Once you've mixed everything together for the last time, it's time to add in your macaroni. So for the macaroni, I'm using 450 grams. Once you've added your macaroni in the sauce, make sure to mix well on a medium heat until everything's combined. Once it's mixed well, it should be looking creamy and juicy like this. At this point, turn off the heat. After the heat is off, you want to add in your macaroni inside a dish, which is oven proof since it's going to be going inside the oven. And you're just going to want to add 1 layer of the macaroni. If you want to just add the macaroni in all at once, then that's up to you. After this first layer, I drizzled on some red Leicester cheese. You can add as much as you want. After the cheese, you want to add some more macaroni. Once the top layer is done, you want to add some more red Leicester cheese. You can also use cheddar cheese or any other cheese that you may have. I also finished it off with some Panko breadcrumbs. Make sure to coat the Panko breadcrumbs evenly with the cheese. Once the cheese and breadcrumbs are on top, it should look a little something like this. So this is optional, but for the top to be very golden, I like to add a little bit of butter. So after 15 minutes in the oven on 180 and around 5 minutes in the grill, this is how the mac and cheese looks. Here's what the mac and cheese looks like inside. The top was so crispy because the breadcrumbs, and inside was just so cheesy and so good. I'm definitely going to be making these with some chicken strips. I hope this recipe was easy for you guys to follow and as tasty as mine was. I appreciate you guys watching, and also please let me know what you'd like me to make next.